Today's book is a bit of a change. We're not doing Usborne, we are doing instead a first look at the Virgin Computer series Adventures for Your ZX Spectrum with the game Crash. You're playing your latest arcade game, you're just about to reach a new high score when crash. Your machine has crashed, the computer has broken down and you must fix it. Your only real chance is to use the shrinking beam to become small enough to enter the computer and sort out the problem. Your technical knowledge and powers of logic will be tested to the full in this small but absorbing adventure. So, ready to give that a go. I've got some sort of screwdriver with a rubber handle, a fuse, what I believe are wire strippers, my Spectrum manual, and the Usborne Introduction to Electronics. Let's have a look at the programme. Our computer has crashed, we must fix it, by Dave Edwards. We have a 1 RAM error. Let's try and fix it. After typing in a command, there's a pause. Originally it was pause 3000, which is up to a minute. We press enter, which is ridiculous, so change it to 2 seconds. We're now in the shrink beam. We're about to go into the computer. You have to type NOR, can't just put N for north, which is annoying. Now in the Centronics input-output port. Light pen. Earlier I did get light pen and that broke the program. Let's get the pen. So, I don't know where we go from the light bus, let's try moving around. Can we go down from the light bus? No. Can we go up? No. Can we go east? It's not going to work. Oh, I'm at the logic gate. Can we go up from the logic gate? It'd be nice if it told you that there wasn't an exit there. A mass of resistors. Get triode. Examine resistor. So the resistor is loose at one end. The obvious thing to do would be fix the resistor. If you do that, when the computer is on, you'll get electrocuted. That's a bad thing. We'll have to come back later. I can leave this room. So now there's a loose resistor, you fix that. Above a cartridge port, so let's go up into the cartridge port. Nope, let's go down from the cartridge port. So I guess that might be important for later. Back on the data bus. It's a good life on the buses. Okay, that is irritating. Aha! We have a debugging cartridge. It's not useful at the cartridge slot. I can type east without getting it wrong. It's up here. Right. Insert cartridge. And I'm dead. Do you want to play again? Yes. Right. Can I even go to the pub instead? That'll be no. Okay, type run. 1 RAM error. Let's go back into the shrink beam. Into the Centronics input-output port. Let's get to 10. Let's go west. I think that's where the debugging cartridge was. Just need the first 3 letters, which is quite nice. Apart from going west, which is irritating. Video modulator. Ooh. Examine the chip. Hope I'm not going to die. It's just a chip, okay. Can I get the chip? Oh, okay, that's cool. I know a dirty circuit connector. Well, that's not that it's dirty. My acoustic is on. So things being dirty aren't good. So we know there's a loose resistor, a dirty connector. It is intriguing, to be fair. It teaches you about electricity. Don't debug things when it's on. Aha! Granville, fetch a cloth. Okay, can we switch off the computer? Yes! So before we had a debug cartridge, we tried to insert it and we died. I should probably make a map, but I haven't bothered. It will be exciting. Okay, tape, triode, examine. Okay, can I fix resistor? And I'm dead. Do I want to play again? No. Well, that was annoying. I thought that would make more sense, be a bit more fun. I'm now to see why. If C equals 0 and Rm is greater than 4, then print you are suddenly struck down by a passing electron. Go to 39 if you're dead. So I don't know what C means. Let's see what C might be. C is set to 1, the line immediately before it, and then it goes if C is 0, so somehow it's 730. I'm now looking at the source to see what on earth I've done wrong here. Because, okay, when it was you're switched on, yeah, fine, it's dead. But this seems a bit harsh. Yeah, RM I think is command. If the command is anything greater than... If it's not a move command, fair enough. You've done something, and unless it's just random. Looking at the source. Looking at the source. Do this, do that. Because if it's just random, then it's just really unfair. Loose at one end, fine, return. Examine something, and then I died. Let's go to 3090. And 3090 is, do you want to play again? Yeah, that's rubbish. That is just duff. It's not fair. If it's not I ain't happy about that at all. I don't mind dying because you've touched something, you've done something stupid. You know, playing with electrical stuff when it's switched on, that's fine.
But I don't understand why I would suddenly just die. So 690 if you haven't got a valid command. Are you seriously telling me that if we don't enter a valid command, we just die instantly? Let's try that out. So according to what I've read, if you type something in that's stupid, let's try Weevil Tiny, rephrase that. Okay, so it's not that, but it does go, if you drop through all the commands and we haven't found it, go to 710. There are 19 valid commands. Get into the computer and see if it kills us then. Get the pen, we've got the pen. Okay, it's not too bad. So before we did fix resistor. I don't know how to resist it. Okay. Yeah, that's bloody weird. I ain't happy. C string. Alright, let's try it again. I'm not a happy bunny at the moment. Get the cartridge. It took me about 2.5 hours to type this in. I couldn't sleep, so I got up at 3:30 in the morning. It was boiling hot. So I got up, typed this just to keep myself out of mischief, really. Right, get the cloth. Okay, and let's turn off. That seemed logical. And now I'm dead. No. C is 0. Okay. So the bit that does the parsing. So yeah, I said switch off, didn't I? I believe. So let's see. Let's try and debug it before I give up completely. Bastard thing. Print C string is ter. Print D string off. So ter is not a valid command. Therefore, it jumps to 7:30, which kills us. Yeah. I'm not impressed with this. Well, it's a shame. It's an interesting book. There's a nice idea. The commands it supports are north, south, east, west, up, down, get, take, drop, examine, look, clean, type, wait, solder, listen, debug, and switch. So I don't know how you would fix the resistor, which is loose at one end. You wouldn't debug it. Would you solder it? You probably would solder it. But how are you meant to know that? I just attach it. Yeah. That'll be no for me for this one. Thank you for watching that playthrough and typing of Crash from Adventures from Your ZX Spectrum. I like the idea of looking around your computer and debugging it. I think what you're meant to do is explore the computer. If you don't pick up the light pen, then it's dark, you can't see anything. That makes sense. With a debugging cartridge, you need to debug your ROM and RAM chips, possibly. You need to get the soldering iron and some solder to fix the resistors. There's cloth to clean dirty cartridges. There's trios, who knows what they do. Fix all the problems, turn the computer back on again, leave the computer by the shrink beam, and type 1, then you win. I went back to give it another go, thinking I'll just do a nice simple playthrough, win. I typed inventory to see what I had. Inventory is not a valid command, and it killed me. At which point I said, to you, Sunshine, and that's me done. The next one we look at in this series, in a few weeks' time, will be Pearl Diver, which I do remember typing in, and that was actually good fun. Thank you for watching.